Hello and welcome back to the channel for another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. Yes, I am kind of out of video ideas. That's why I decided to take the weekend off. I am recording this before the weekend though. I want to try and record maybe a couple of videos over the weekend so that I can just put out Monday to Friday. Put out videos Monday to Friday for you. And then if there's enough going on or if I feel inspired enough, I will put videos out next weekend. But for the foreseeable future, for this month at least, I know I'm trying to upload every day this month. I am going to, from now to the end of the month, or the end of the month long uploading, is going to just be Monday to Friday. Hopefully that's okay with you. Also, after the month has passed, I will probably go back to 2 or 3 videos a week. But I just want to upload for like a month just to see how it goes, see how the stats do or don't change and stuff, and then decide from there. I'm not sure if I've really spoken about it in too much detail on the channel before. I feel like some people just saw me uploading a lot and they're like, oh, okay. But there is like a purpose, I suppose, would be it. But in this video, I want to talk about the Gospel of Poppy. Now, I was going to read the whole thing and put out a book review, but I'm not doing that purely because of the length of the book. I just can't really be bothered. I had a little look over it and over some of it, and I have some thoughts, and I just wanted to share them. It's not about the book as a whole exactly, because as I said, I haven't read it all, but I have some thoughts regardless, and I just want to talk about the Gospel of Poppy and that time in the project and just how odd it is, you know? I can't 100% remember when it was released. I think if I were to have a guess, I'd say 2017, potentially, maybe 2018. You got a copy of it when you got Silver Seed status. It was in the list of books or whatever, and there was a PDF version of it. I got it. I couldn't find my copy on my computer, but there's a copy of a digitalized version, I think, on the Reddit, and that's what I was reading. And it's just a bit strange to think that Poppy released the Gospel of Poppy. It's interesting because I know that I myself was never into the whole cult thing or whatever. And I know that the cult thing was a joke, and like the t-shirts about I'm not in a cult led by Poppy and stuff. I know that was all like a joke and stuff, and some people took it seriously. But it was just the art. There wasn't a cult or anything, at least not to my knowledge. I know that channels like Call for an Uprising or Time for an Uprising, whatever they're called, I know that they've done a couple of videos on Poppy and stuff, and the satanic symbolism and the Illuminati stuff and that. I once looked into one of their videos and just roasted them a bit, and there's another video that they did a few months back, and I kind of want to look at that and just roast them again, because I just like seeing that kind of stuff. It's interesting to see what people read into things that mean essentially nothing. But still, the fact that the Gospel of Poppy even happened is strange, and strange is probably going to be my most used word during this video. To have Poppy essentially rewrite, not rewrite, but put in her own words the Bible to some extent, at least from what I've heard or seen people write, at least. That's kind of the whole gist of it. I haven't read the Bible myself, so I don't know the direct comparisons. I'm sure that there's people in the comments who will tell me or whatever, or who will say that actually no, the Gospel of Poppy is nothing like the Bible, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I'm not knowledgeable in the areas of the Bible or the Gospel of Poppy, really. Although there is one bit of the book that I saw which was about like disrespecting Poppy is like a sin or something like that. That's not the words exactly, but I thought that was kind of interesting, and I'm like, well, guess that's me going to hell then. I don't know if I have exactly disrespected Poppy. There's probably older videos where I have probably gone off on her a few times, but I generally just comment on the art and put stuff out and just read other people's words and stuff. I'm not really one for an opinion on the art, except for when I do a reaction video. There are, of course, other examples. I think if you go back further in videos, a lot of my own thoughts are put in those videos, but nowadays it's more just presenting a collection of information and then you make up your own mind based on that. I just try and create a complete picture so that you have everything to work with, because I think that that's just the best way to do it, because it's not my job to tell you how to feel, and it saves you just reading numerous articles and stuff. But of course there are things where I do put my own 2 cents in, like I said, reaction videos, because they are purely based on my response to the visuals when it's music videos and stuff. And there's other things, like I have videos about like the conflicting thoughts on Pine Grove, I think, or my conflicting thoughts on Pine Grove, I think the video is called. And there are videos where there's like my opinion and stuff. I think there's actually a few on Kadoosh. I might bring that channel back sometime. I'm curious, actually, sorry to get a bit sidetracked, but let me know in the comments if you've watched this far. Are you interested in knowing the significance of what's in the background? Because everything has everything has a meaning or is something. Like that is something, for example, and then that's the Poppy vinyl, and then that's a Doctor Who poster. That's Marzago. That's Dodie. That is from my favorite film. And then there's like that. Just everything actually means something, but like there isn't anything that's like hidden or whatever. I just never really thought to explain it because I didn't think anyone really wanted to know, and it doesn't 100% matter. If you want to know, then I'll make a video about it. I'll put it on Kadoosh or more marsii or something like that. I'm more than happy to go through it if you want to learn more about me or whatever. But yeah, sorry I got sidetracked. We were talking about the Gospel of Poppy. There's 2 or 3 sections at the start, and it's just very much seems like Poppy just essentially putting into words the scripts of some of the videos, like fame is important, and it's just like a commentary on society. Is that the word? Or social whatevers. It is interesting. I do think that I will actually read it, or most of it, something. I won't put out a book review like I was going to. This will just be the only video, I think, on the subject, purely because there's no point in making 2 videos about the one thing if this video is essentially going to explain my thoughts. But the digital copy that was posted on Reddit was interesting. It had like pictures and stuff accompanied with it, so that was helpful and that was cool. I was thinking of just reading it, like just reading it, but you're not allowed to, like legally you're not really allowed to unless I got permission from Poppy or something, but I don't think she would let me. I don't think I could ask Corey either. It's an interesting phase. I know that there definitely are people, or were, I don't know if are is correct now, who worship Poppy. I'm not sure. I am interested because I don't think that anyone really took it as a cult. I think the whole cult thing was like an inside joke. But on the other hand, I do feel like some people actually did take it seriously, and I know that like there are some people who absolutely love Poppy, for example, just hypothetically. But I don't feel like they feel like it's a religion or whatever. And if they do, I think that that's a bit odd. Some of the audience is like impressionable people, and I mean, I'm sure that there are a few people, more than a few people, who actually take it as a cult seriously and as a religion of sorts. I wonder how those people are going now that Corey's out of the picture. I wonder if they'll be alright without the ambient music videos. It's kind of a sad thought, actually. Lucky there is a whole bunch of Poppy content to still worship and rewatch if you want. There's hours and hours and hours of it. I put like the first 50 videos together a few weeks ago, I think. It's like 2 hours long. So you have some content to watch if you want to watch it. I just thought I'd take this video to just talk about how strange it was that a YouTube star who made artsy videos just made their own Bible. Like, it's like YouTuber books, but on a grander scale, I guess, is what you would say. The grandest of scales, even. It was an odd time. I can't remember what kind of videos or what era was going through, what was happening when the Gospel of Poppy came out. But yeah, that was it was a strange time. It was definitely counting on the loyalty of the Poppy fans. I wonder how the sales went for that. There was, of course, another Poppy book. It was a comic called Genesis 1, which I also haven't read, but that supposedly carried on the Poppy origin story from the I'm Poppy series, and so that should be interesting. I don't know how to really get a copy of that unless it's physical, but I have seen some screenshots and stuff with pages, and it looks interesting. But that's all I can really say. The art looks good. I haven't listened to ICU music to read to either, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because you're meant to listen to it as you are reading the novel, the graphic novel. Anyway, I just wanted to ramble on, and hopefully it wasn't too boring for you. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, leave a like. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you never want to miss an upload. And I'll see you soon for more content. Don't forget, if there's something interesting that you want to tell me or let me know, you can either tweet me at the Marsii Show on Twitter, or you can let me know in the comment section below, or you can contact me on Instagram, which is also at the Marsii Show. Yeah, either way, I'll see it even if I don't respond to it. Like, I have message requests on Instagram and Twitter that I've read, but I haven't responded to. Thanks again for watching, and peace.